if you want to increase your rank in a particular location, how do you go about doing that?
Yeah. So I mean, I think the first thing would be to, be able to track it, right? So none of the major Amazon tools thus far are tracking this. They haven't really, I guess, found an economical way to do so. However, someone that I've partnered with who will be releasing the tool sometime soon. If you're listening to this at the end of 2023, sometime towards the end of 2023. And what that does is, right, it will show you across the board, right, where so instead of like trying to manually go in on Amazon and click this, it'll just show you for whatever keywords that you're looking for. And now, really with something like this, you're kind of like probably looking at more of like your 5 to 10 main keywords that are going to be the biggest sales generators and everything like that. And it will show you. And then so once you have that data, you can say, well, okay, let's say for this white water bottle that I have in front of me, right? If you type in white water bottle, and it'll show you like maybe you are already ranking very well in all these New York zip codes. Okay, so you can kind of just say, okay, we're already ranking well in New York, but you notice down in Miami, hey, like we're actually like at the end, bottom page 1 or page 2 in most of these zip codes in Miami and Florida. And it can vary a little bit within the state and everything as well too. But let's just say you're at the bottom of page 1 on page 2 for white water bottle in Miami. So this is actually really all based on inventory levels, right? So, and expected demand, right? So, so let's say you've been selling the white water bottle for past 5 years. Historically, it's done better in New York for whatever reason. Amazon will put a lot of your inventory in New York, which then, because it's closer to the customer, right? It's closer to most of the inventory is closer to the customer. That's what's making it show better. Of course, you need sales history and other things, right? This really isn't very applicable to a product launch necessarily, right? It's something that usually has a little bit more history selling, at least a few months. And then because it's closer, Amazon is showing it ranked higher because they know they're going to be able to get it to the customer quickly and cheaply. But for whatever reason, maybe down in Miami, it hasn't sold as well. So it's kind of a chicken and an egg thing. So there's not as much inventory in Miami. So therefore, they're not prioritizing showing that because maybe a different white water bottle, there's more, a competitor has way more inventory there. There's way more demand for it. So of course, unfortunately, with Amazon PPC currently, there's no geo-targeting. However, with almost every other PPC platform has geo-targeting, right? With designated marketing areas, DMA. And so essentially you can create Facebook ads, Google ads, TikTok ads, Pinterest ads, like whatever platform you're already using or whatever marketing methods that you used in the past to rank your products, you can do the same exact things, but just targeting Miami, and maybe you're a little bit weaker in Texas too. And you can slice and dice this, right? It doesn't have to be like that you are trying to do all of this at once. And maybe you're going to focus on Miami for a month. And then once you start generating some demand there, what happens, right, is if you're just sending it to if you're just sending a Facebook ad, let's say directly to your ASIN, you're going to get and they buy it, right? It's a third order ranking impact, a TORI. And now, of course, that's not going to necessarily launch you to, rank 1 through 5 or something like that. But it's going to give some keyword ranking juice to all of the keywords in that location. So Amazon now sees, let's say over the month, 50 or 100 people bought from your Facebook ads. Amazon says, oh, there's actually interest for this product in Miami. We should send some more inventory there, which will start ranking you up. Now, if you still do things like search, find, buy, now I'm not saying that's what you should do, right? This is all up to you and your marketing methods of what you're currently doing. But if you did like a search, find, buy campaign on Facebook and directed it towards Miami, now, that's directing it somebody to go and find the keyword. Now you're getting a first order ranking impact, which can actually really elevate it much quicker. So of course, Amazon is, discouraging search find buy at this point. So, use it at your own risk, but it is something that you could use either way. Either way, you are generating more demand in that area, more inventory gets sent, and then you're going to see that product is going to start to rise in the keyword ranks there.
Yeah. Okay.